Idemo par 2. Idemo par 2. Ponovo. Danas. Jako. Šta drugo raditi po vrućini? Osim ispijuckati hladni nes i cepati pes. Eto, i rimo se. Hladni nes i pes. Baby's YouTube. Kolega neki. Dva blitzkrlera dadamo sva. Jak tim baš.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
Peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
He's a sharp
U
ball here.
bre.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a great ball here. And it's been hooked away. And this is Bale. He's picked his way through.
Geçir bre Gerrit.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There's the shots!
Uf 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 uf. Bom.
Could be danger here. Pullet trying to keep this in. Ronaldinho!
Kako sam mu poklonio gol. Brate slatki.
That is a gem! An absolute gem!
To,
Beautiful.
ta proslava, to nije
Beautiful.
pametno.
The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Uopšte.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking for the run. And he's found a way past. Now can real chance!
Bože gospod.
And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That is good strength.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's onside. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
chance for a shot.
To se sad ne rade
And
šefe.
that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Hullet.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Rummenigge. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Hazard. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Moved on forwards. He's played it back. And this is Hazard. Hazard! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Mbappe. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hazard. Pull it. That's an imaginative pass. Takes a shot.
Šta je bilo bre, Nube? Šta je bilo? Kome se raduješ bre?
And the comeback is complete. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's Ibrahimovic! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played. De Rossi. Now Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal. Bale with the short one. And here's Bale. He's having a hit! Ambitious, but just
Ambitious.
off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Passing nice and neat. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, super ball! Oh, he had to make
XX
that, and
dragon,
he
eh?
did make it. And he can thump it away. And it's Hullet. Mbappe with his sights permanent. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Portugal ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Back underway then. Ronaldinho. Oh, this looks sharp. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he cuts out the supply. Quality ball. Pirlo. Bale. He's found a way past. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Pirlo. Gives it back. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Hazard. Ah, that's a fine interception. Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? No, he's not getting past him there. Hazard. Pull it. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pirlo. Oh, they could break here. And it's De Rossi. Ronaldinho. Now it's come to nothing. Lovely.
Bale! He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And it's Gullit. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Gullit. Ibrahimovic. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again
Testo
and
tu.
again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. And Gullit!
Brate slatki. Brate slatki rättardi.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Number 18, Mbappe. Number 11, Bale. Number 8, Ronaldinho. Number 20, Pirlo. Coming on the field, number 7, Ibrahimovic. Number 9,
Messi going face to face with his great rival.
19,
Cruyff, and the shot!
Brate, kako spadate jeftino, nubare.
Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chengdu Rongchen dragged themselves back again.
Io.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal
Damn
standing.
it, Romania.
The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Substitution in progress.
Portugal making further changes here and in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Mbappe, can he get it through? Great piece, had a shot!
Majko moja, brate, šta je ovo, jebem li ti?
Played back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. This is the time you need that pace.
Aims beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff!
Vidi ga odakle će da mi da gol.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Shoots! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they
Faul
thought
ti
they
jebem
had it at
mrtvi.
one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They had chance!
Oh, crossbar!
Added time.
Oh, that's nice. Delivered in. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's forced to go back. That's really well cleared. And we're done. Portugal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Bullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Tvrdo. Loše sam odbranu odigrao mnogo. Vrte, protiv lika 7500 ranke, a ovo je radi mrt. Gde si Tirke, šta ima vrat? Tri crte. Nećemo to. Jen, dva, jen, dva, jen, dva. Jen, dva, jen, dva, jen, Va. Kestim şey. Šta je ovo? Easy points. Burek? Jel sa sirom ili s mesom? Koji broj je nosio Kompany dok je igrao? I Varane, Kompany i Varane me zanima.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
The idea being that, of course, he can make good use of... He'll try from distance! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Pitches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Hazard might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
He's gone for goal!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ronaldinho could move up a gear here. Seedorf ploughing through the middle. And That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Hullet. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the shot's on here. Oh, good-looking ball. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passing is crisp and sharp, and this is Ibrahimovic. Still goalless. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Ibrahim, and he shoots! Goal! Portugal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Oh, nice touch. It's Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard is offering a right smile.
Oh yeah.
Varane makes the interception. Thuram is very much of the... And it's been given away. Ronaldinho tries one from range. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. In towards the back stick.
Gianluca kazandı.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Vieira cuts it out. Hazard. And here's Ronaldinho. Bale. Bale!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Portugal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing
Slim.
well, keep it going.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Pirlo. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rafael Varane tries to play it through, and that's a dangerous ball.
Pepe.
Madrid can breathe again, just. Tries a shot! And No mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Portugal are doing very nicely, It's Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Jeste, te pošteno.
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Zambrota. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. A probing pass. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Portugal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bale, and this is Messi, and Messi! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's Messi, and it's been played through. Plenty to aim at here. Messi, and the shot! Oh, off the bar! No, not quite.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Bale! And Czech pulls off a sensational save! And that is great goalkeeping.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Goes for goal! Kompany. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Messi. Bale. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Seedorf. Pirlo. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Bullet. And he's intervened well there. Hazard. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. And this is Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has been cut short. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's got away. It's Bale! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
Vieira! And there's a goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Bale, and he's in on goal, and he's gone backward here. Pirlo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Turan. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now, can they get him away? Time added on 4 minutes. In with the challenge. Pull it. Now it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Hú yeah, Ben.
Azar. Now it's Bale. Nicely shaped ball. And that is as far as it goes. Portugal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here.
Devet pet sedem osam. A ty nie chcesz. Big in Japan. Pozdrav Slavix Legendu, dobrodošao. Šta se radi na estradi? Maybe. Ovdje možda sub taktik bolje.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergami, and I can tell you that.
Ujebote, koji pas.
Traditional Italian. Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organization.
Dobro ljudi, šta se bagujete, kakva je to kretnja, evo.
Don't argue with him. And he's intervened well there. Searching pass he's played there. Kompany. Maldini. Kompany. Rummenigge looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lam, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. And it's Hullet. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
To je problem, što nema ko da me izbaci. Šta ti je, brate, šta je s utakmicom?
A goal kick.
Tardirana utakmica, glupa.
Great defending, strong and
Ne učitava mi komande, šta je ovo?
and he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. Portugal are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Strokes it back. Clipped into space. Chance for a shot, and it's come back.
Ma daj bre, puši kurac, Buffon. A i ti, Sedorfe.
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. Maldini. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. And no, that was never going to make it. Hullet. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Azar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Spread it left. He's picked his way through.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
This is a promising build-up. Bergomi can clear it away. Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Azar. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Takes a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Rummenigge at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rummenigge. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Eze. Bale. And a header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Lam. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Portugal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze, just 5 minutes left until the break. Vieira. Hazard, and this is Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mogu, brate, pokazujem ti build odmah posle utakmice, ništa ne brini. Gdje si Srki, brate moj? Evo, brate, topim se, znači, od ove vrućine, jevem li ti. Užas. Šta ima po tebe?
Now it's Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ajde.
Hazard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's another good win of the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Verujem, brate.
Portugal just ahead there.
Verujem,
as we
brate.
reach 45 minutes.
Evo ti ga build, brate, za Vieru. Ako te zanimaju oni progression point i to posle utakmice mogu da ti pokažem.
Portugal are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. Away we go again. Portugal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Passing is crisp and sharp, closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, he's not getting past him there.
Kroz nogu, a? Dobro.
And it's Hazard. Hazard powering. It's Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Važi, brate.
Anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nema na čemu.
Japan with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Bale. And that's aimed into the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Portugal are looking to go forward now. it's Ibrahimovic. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Turan. Lam. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Time and again they are repelled. And Portugal can counter-attack here. And this is Hullet.
Kako bre, tako ti beži taj čist.
Pirlo. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Ajmo.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Jel ovo...
Rummenigge gets flagged offside.
Jebi ga Mile, vrati. Zabagovalo nešto. Jao. Rocky ulazi GOAT.
Substitution for Japan.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 15, Hazard. Number 11,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ibrahimovic. Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Ball comes in.
Substitution.
Japan have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Bale. And that's too far for anyone. Now he's got space here. Chance here to counter. Pele stood up well to him there.
Ti šta, tjepele si normalan.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Hullet. Messi driving forward. Decent chance. Oh, good finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ma jasne.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
We're looking at a different game now. Mbappe! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more.
Cristiano Ronaldo really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate.
And hits!
Brate,
And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
He's in a great position here. Impressive jump. And he's heaved it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep back.
And another
brate,
shot.
kako mu se vraćaju lopte, ja ne znam šta je ovo.
Tenacity. So the fourth corner of the game.
Sve u noge.
Terrific effort. It's fallen
Šta je, igramo dok mi ne da gol, bre. Mršu pičku materinu igrice.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Japan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a searching pass.
Au, brate, što me baguje na nešto.
There will be
Nice
5
touch.
minutes and
Bravo,
Puts the
Kompany.
foot in and wins the ball.
Bravo, Kompany.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Doktor. Doktore.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's being shifted off it. Just
Tačno vidim,
off
brate.
the ball. And again,
Šta je bilo ovo šutno?
and he's stuck
Ma daj, brate, koja skripta, znači...
and right near.
Koje smeće od igrice, brate? Šutno čovjek blic, gledaj ovo.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely.
Tačno sam vidio ću primim gol, brate.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Bravo, bravo, častio te Konami.
It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Šuta čovjek blic ovde.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Gledaj,
A
ale.
decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Eases him off the ball. So
Gledaj ovo, bre, čoveče.
To the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Kakva nubara ti uzima remi, brate, u ovoj igrici, ovo je nevjerovatno. Gledaj ga lig, brate. Igra mix sa čovjekom koji je skoro 400 rank. Koje smeće, brate. Kakva nubara mi uzima Remi, brate. Ovakvi remiji su mi kao da sam izgubio, identično. Svaki remi je kao luz.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Cruyff. Showing great feet there. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Azar. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. And it's Azar. Rummenigge. Oh, good ball. Gives it back. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ibrahimovic. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. Just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cruyff. Seedorf tries to pass it through.
Kasnio čovjek.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
A i mora ovu utakmicu da vrati ono što nam je stila prošlo, tako da sve je to okej.
Played into space. Lovely ball. Can he finish? And it's in. And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move.
Da bi ovaj izašao vrlo brzo.
Classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Looking to play
Offside.
Rummenigge is flagged offside. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Varane. And they're back on the ball again. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Kako je dobar Kompany, brate mili.
Rummenigge. And he was quick to react.
Kako je dobar Kompany.
And it's Zico. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a little off target. Azar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the counter is on. And here's Hullet. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Portugal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, good-looking ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Svugde je Kompany, ovo je nevjerojatno.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aj batica, ne znam kako mi golman izgleda. Evo da mu pokažem.
Varane. And here's Hullet. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zico engages.
Kako su dobri u kombinaciji njih dvojica.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely shaped. It's Ibrahimovic!
Nije ladno izašao s golmanom, brate.
And we've reached half time.
Htio sam ti da izađe, zašto sam šutnuo
It's
na...
hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Portugal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field.
So into the second half.
Number 26, Ronaldinho.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? And this is Zico. Takes a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Ili ima neke utakmice danas, ljudi, a? Nešto zanimljivo se gleda, je li gotovo?
Schalke with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zico goes short. Good chance!
Ja, brate, tu se.
Barely into the second half, and already...
Ora su zbiljim, inače će i ovaj da mi izvuče remi.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge looking for options for movement. And the pass is intercepted. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his
Ma
job
koji
properly,
šiš.
Peter, that's for sure.
To ne vredi ni gledati.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7, Messi. Coming on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 24.
Cleared without hesitation.
Substitutions taking place.
Portugal are looking to go forward now.
Kako bre tako loš pas?
And he was alert to it. Rummenigge. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Seedorf. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Kakvi su Nemci na ovom turniru? Nisam ispratio ni jedan njihov meč.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Floated through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. Always
Kako si gore lesi, brate.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rummenigge needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Hazard. Ah, such a clever touch. Played out wide.
Ma, brate, igrica je retardirana.
Maldini. Cross from Maldini. He's rising. Goal!
Nisam dao gol sa glavom,
Is getting better.
pa sigurno jedno 12.
Broad smiles
Ovako iz
all
ubača.
round. It is indeed a fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Portugal go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a...
Da li nekom 6-7 ili ovako nešto
Really must be
ne...
thinking what he has to do to score there.
A. Znači i oni, svi loši.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Hazard plays it short. Schalke have the chance to go the other way. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Knocks it into space. And he's cut it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Teško ćeš Varana da...
Massive favor by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Hullet.
Crklo hulite, a?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Edmilson. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Messi. Zico. Messi. Messi does really well to win the ball there. He won't be happy with that one. 5 minutes left on the clock. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is one way to stop him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now he's running away. Now it's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Messi makes a move down the right. Lovely feet. Messi. He's got away.
Ne da mi blitz, gledaj ga.
Lovely feet. He is such a good mover. He's gone for goal.
Ne da mi blitz da šutnem je.
Oh, he's given that plenty.
Aj, ne zajebava se.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot. And he hits the net.
Bravo, raduj se za poraz.
The death. Is there time for one more twist? That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Da otvori malo prozore, vrate, znači da se izlutira ovo sad ako ima nešto sveže da uđe. Cijelo dan samo zapara neka jebote vreme. Alo ženo, kaži. Evo upravo pokušavam da otvorim prozore, da se to malo izlutira kao da je sad malo svežije. Ti? Pa nije nedelja. Polomio sam punjač. Što? Iznervirao sam se u pecu. Mnogo lepo. Zajebavam te.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. So straight into the action. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, a guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as nothing.
Precisely. So to all that are with us, welcome to Zlatan. Azar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. Could move up a gear here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gullit. And it's Seedorf. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic driving. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now that's a fine challenge. And that has been cleared. Ajax are looking to go forward now. And here's Seedorf. Tries to play it through. Nice physical challenge. Seedorf. No way through, so back it comes.
Gullit really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Gullit. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Azar proves too strong. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No, he refuses to take the bait. Rummenigge. Portugal have a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Seedorf. Mnogo agresivno ušao u meč.
Substitution in progress.
Ajax can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bergkamp is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bergkamp is Bellingham, concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking.
Ajde, brate, retar denubarski.
And here's Gullit. No, he's not getting his way this time. No, no way through. Tries to pass it through. Neither side yet able to find the net. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he plays one through. It is a corner.
Dečko je malumnik, definitivno.
Corner number 2 then. Hazard goes short. Backward it goes. Seedorf. Shot a goal! Goal!
Uf, 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 uf.
Well,
Uf,
was he
uf,
ever
uf,
going to
uf,
miss
uf,
that?
uf, uf, uf.
Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality of
Koji
final
skill,
touch.
ljudi moji.
We've got it here.
Koji
The
skill.
defense might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Crosses it in. Towering header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Hazard. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, Rummenigge! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there.
Hrvatska mi je gotivna tokom celog turnira i Bosna, ali, brate, protiv Portugala bi samo navijao za Srbiju kad bi igrala. I tu bi bilo, ono, izjednačeno. Tako da navijam za Portugal da dobije.
That has earned a reprieve. It's Insigne! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kako bre nemaš one touch pass jebot?
There's the header! Harmlessly behind.
Pa vidi, ne mogu ti kažem da je Portugal neki favorit. S obzirom na njihovu formu, egal su. Ali navijam za Portugal. Ipak je Rocky GOAT, tako da moram navijam za GOATA.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Hazard, number 8, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number 30, Messi. Number 4, Franz Beckenbauer. There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Portugal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ma, brate, kod nas u Srbiji ti je raspa sistema. Ovi naši samo dominiraju po splavovima s ovim kuravama, brate. Escort. Tu su najjači na svetu. Slepci jedni, izretardirani, tako se već kaže. Jeste, brate, Francuska je next level, ja mislim.
Two goals putting them into the driving seat. So off we go again.
Naučio novu firmu. Naučio novu fintu lik, bravo.
Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Juju, koji pas je.
Oh, he's having a go! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ne znam, brate, ja iskreno volio bi da Portugal osvoji zbog Rokija, ali mnogo teško. Uzeti u obzir ceo put kroz šta sad treba prođu. Ako sve to prođu, onda i treba da osvoje, ali teško.
And here's Insigne. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Beckenbauer. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well played. Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
PS5, brate, obično klasični. Odnosno, ovo mi Cvele dao na testing, ima neke nabuđene analoge. Nešto što se ne troši, ne znam nija. I za sad deluje baš dobro.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's definitely not his best. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Bergomi. Pull it. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Shoots! Yes!
Nema na čemu, brate.
And they are disappearing out of sight.
Brate, srećan put pre svega i bravo za prvu diviziju, a što se Dembelea tiče, ocene mu deluju brutalno, znači možda i jači nego onaj Golden Ball kad dobija. Ima neke boostere, bre, nije normalan, ide na 103 default. Ne znam šta im bi da ga izbaci, svi kao ga hvale, sad ne znam. I plus dobra stvar je što je u pakovanju od 100 samo, ne 150.
No outsmarting him this time. Threads one in. Vieri. It's Vieri! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Liter vina, ukrivi liter vina.
Substitution for Portugal.
Corner number 3 coming
Ova
up.
jedna mušica što mi ide na stojka.
Coming on to replace him is number 11.
Da vidimo, Kompany ili Stam? Boga mi.
Yaya Toure!
Boga mi.
Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, shooting chance! Vigo, that's destined for the flank.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And he was quick to react. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Zambrota. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's going to be another throw. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Hullet. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
This is the time you need that pace.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi. Nice bit of trickery. And he's got away from him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's going! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Messi is standing over this one. Messi! And he should have made it 4. Now it's Vieri. And here's Hullet. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, what a chance! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Nicely aimed pass. Gerrard.
Added minute has been indicated.
Short changes him with that pass. There will be 4 extra minutes. Tries from a long way out. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Maldini has been caught there. It's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Beckenbauer. And the pass is intercepted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one out.
Oh.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Portugal.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As whole,
There's the shot! And it's a goal!
well, they would have been looking at him to
Passo
produce the
90.
goal, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, no joy this time. Buffon sends that a long way. Hazard. Oh, that's delightful. Ball swung in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Seedorf. Think swung through. And claimed it back swiftly. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Thuram. Now Rafael Varane. Maldini. Now he's off and running. Nesta makes the interception. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pullet gets on his bike and on chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the volley.
Juš.
Missed by
Juš,
him.
juš, juš, juš. Kakav je ovo golče ne bile Deus.
And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. Rummenigge. Oh, easy pickings there. Ibrahimovic. And now the breakaway. Well seen. Saw that.
Bravo bre
Read
Kompany.
that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And it's Hazard. Rummenigge. Rummenigge purring through the gears. Shot a goal!
Ajde.
Oh, split second reaction.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score
Ne
there.
mogu.
And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Portugal have their second corner now. Seedorf. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. Seedorf. Now Costa Curta. Costa Curta making good progress. What a throw in. Seedorf. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Half an hour played now. Can he get on the end of this? Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Vieira. Great vision. He has a look up. Azar. And they can counter here. Hullet tries to play it through.
Ovdje sam mnogo loš.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lofted in.
Kako bre tako loš ubacujete, šta je ovo?
And that has put paid to that. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. And a chance!
Mane.
Seedorf. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he cuts out the supply. Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's had it taken off him.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
This is a promising build-up. Now there's a fine ball. Azar!
Uuuu. Nikako da ga ostaviš da šutne, brate, nikako.
And they are purring. Absolutely and that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Portugal firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. Here is the first touch of the second half. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. And it's Maldini. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking for options for movement. Del Piero. Del Piero. Impressive.
Ma dai,
And that's a good finish.
ma dai.
Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from
Koja glupa igrica je. Poleteo Ibrahimović.
Not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Poland cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Vieira. Rummenigge. And here's Hullet. Shot could be on. It's Ibrahimovic. Hullet. And here's Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. Seedorf. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Poland can breathe again. Just. Well, and the shots!
To su te utakmice. To su te utakmice, glupe. I se vadi ni iz čega, brate.
Peter, they've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's
Ibrahimovic su Superman a pre, vorrei che mi date gol.
football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Šta radi čovjek, brani se, vrti.
Substitution for Poland. Number 11, Hullet. Number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 23, Mbappe. Number
And it's Nedved. Nedved.
Sad sam bio u pauzu, nisi crkao, brate.
Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nedved. Mbappe. Messi. Azar, who can single-handedly make a difference. Always Mbappe!
Tako je bre, mačkice bre, super sub.
Oh, how good is that? That is a gem, an absolute gem. And they're back in front. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Substitution.
Portugal making further changes here and in quick succession.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Portugal leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, super. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Aims beyond the defence. Here comes the cross. It's their second corner of the game. Maldini with the clearance. He's had
Ma,
a shot!
brate, ova igrica je retardirana, brate.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. Pull it.
Poland really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now that's well seen too. Delivery. Foolish!
Ma bravo, bre, bravo, 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 jebi još igrice.
They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Kakvo smeće, ja ne verujem koliko baguje, brate. Ne verujem koliko baguje.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Kakve golove primam celu utakmicu, ovo je presmešno.
Portugal have turned to their bench
Trčio
and
se
we're
tu,
going
što
to
je
have
samo.
a substitution. It's turning into quite a gem. It goes for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Stood up well to him there.
Preskoči, 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 slobodno.
Threads one in. Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here. Nedved goes short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
All hands on deck for this one. That is a brilliant interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Messi!
Ma,
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
gledaj ga, brate, na šta igra čovjek.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer. 5 minutes to add. Rummenigge. And it's Messi. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Varane spots it and intercepts.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's managed to get rid.
Bravo, izvuko si Remi, brate. Nek ti pokloni 2 gola igrice. Nek ti pokloni. Bravo.
It's a magical football
Jebem
match.
ti mrtvu igricu, glupu. Jebem ti mrtvu igricu. Oba remija koje sam imao zbog glupe smećarski skripte. Ajde, vrati se ujebeni meni. Govno japansko. Neoptimizovano. Govno japansko neoptimizovano. 21. vek ne možete igricu da optimizujete. Nubara jedna. 600 rank. Rasipam poene protiv svake nubare. Ma beži sam šah, brate. Šah, kako već. Užas. Devet poena sam izgubio. Sad ću... Ovaj ceo pek izvuku od svetskog prvenstva, samo vredi ovaj bre. Dembele.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Portugal against Czech.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. Things already rolling. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now there's a fine ball.
Ah, vidi de prođe.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's picked his way through. Real chance! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ma vidi ja. Ostade sam, brat. Ne, ova igrica odjednom je krenula. Katastrofa.
The Czech Republic who take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down.
Tu sam, brate, kroz mene.
A really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a
Ah.
different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they...
Great chance!
Haha, šta uradi čaj, brate. Poklonio sam opet gol, brate. Opet sam gol poklonio, ja sam dečko retardiran, neki.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And they can counter here. And it's Azar. Azar running at top gear. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Goes for a shot.
A, bravo. Ne, jebe Konami pa ne vadi, brate. Jebe Konami pa ne vadi.
Corner number 2 then. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Deftly away. Vieira. And he's decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Portugal have their third corner. Chance, surely!
Sve autoblokovsko smeća jedna.
So their fourth corner of the game. Brilliantly
Ma,
cut out.
ovo je smešno da je može smešnije da bude.
The Czech Republic are looking to go forward now.
Da ne može smešnije da bude, ne može smešnije da bude, nema.
Picked up out wide. He'll try from distance.
Ide, ne daj Bože koliko loše ide.
They've played it short. He's had a shot.
Ma, brat.
It's
Ma,
loose,
brat.
and there's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Yamal. And he shoots.
Ovo je smešno kakve gole. Znači, ne da igrica da pobegneš ili nešto. Znači, samo gura da primiš što više.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Ajde, retarde. Misli da ću na 3-1 da mu izađem.
The Czech Republic now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a cute ball. Think through. Rummenigge has the space to scheme. Bullet!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Seedorf. Plenty to aim at here. Gullit stood his ground strongly.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vieira. Yamal. Nice interception, well timed. Azar. Now, can they get him away? And the referee says that is that for the first half. So that was the first half.
Mi skupovao danas sve, vrat.
Second half shortly.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away
Svaki
an early
pas
goal.
kao
They
kurac
can't
ide.
afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Vidi animacija.
And it's Gullit.
Nemam gdje, ne mogu se okrenem, brat.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered.
Znači, ovo se sprda. Sa dodajemo i sa svime. Sprda se, brat.
Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Leti mi kroz odbranu, šta je ovo, bre?
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Kakva mrtva utakmica, znači...
Substitution for Portugal.
The Czech
Number
Republic have their second corner now.
Number 14, Ibrahimovic. Number 22, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 30, Messi. Mbappe. Number 13,
Dembele
Zico.
goes short.
Substitution.
And here's Dembele. In with the challenge. And now they
I
can
gledaj
set
ovo,
the
brat.
defense.
Gledaj ovo smeće od igrice.
Was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The Czech Republic appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front.
Stigo je, naravno.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Brate mi.
Hazard. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Varane has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Preskočio si mi Gulita, čoveče, da li je realno?
Lovely pass.
Brate, svaki pas je njegov, svaki.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with
I ostade.
relative run, but the pass just
Ostade mu u nogama, brate.
Chance for
Ostade mu u nogama. Znači, sve je ostalo, znači, ne verujem.
cruising.
Ostade mu u nogama. A presekao se mi. Ovo je smešna utakmica. Smešna utakmica.
So now the difference is 3. Hullet.
Gledaj ovo. Nesti. Ovaj lik je negde rang 2000 i nešto. Tu negde. 2000 i nešto.
Substitution in progress.
They're up to 5 corners now. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that
Izvini.
challenge.
Izvini slučajno što sam ga dirnuo, brate. Ne smijem cijelu utakmicu, to sam primetio. Cijelu utakmicu ne smijem da ga pipnem, brate.
There could be trouble here. Now it's Mbappe. Now then the
Ne
ball's
ispadaju,
loose.
brate, sami mu igraju, ovo je nevjerojatno.
Back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
I gledaj ga.
Caicedo is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Opet faul! Ovo Caicedo ne smiješ da pipneš, brate. Ne smiješ da ga pipneš, danas kupljen.
Nicely weighted ball. That is a great pick out. Well read.
Gledaj ga, brate, Caicedo jači od vjere. Caicedo jači od vjere.
Contemplating their next change here. No outsmarting him this time. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, this is a... There's the shot! Seiko! The man is a genius of his generation. A finish of true class. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Vieira.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Number 4. Franz Beckenbauer.
And here's Messi.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi gets on his bike and on the move. No way through, so back it. And a chance!
Brate, kako šutne čovjek daje gol. Šta je ovo, brate?
High quality goal.
Kako šutne daje gol.
Sumptuous second.
Cijelu tekmu.
Thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
It's starting to look.
A Caicedo je sve pokupio, brate.
Now it's Dembele. Driving
A brate, ja u životu nisam igrao skriptovani utakmicu od ove.
interesting matchup.
U životu nisam igrao skriptovani utakmicu od ove.
Wow, look who's involved.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Caicedo bolji od vjere, da znate.
Dembele. Thuram gets a foot in here. And this is Ronaldinho.
Čovjek šta je pomislio, to je prošlo. Moji se sklanjaju i on se igra. Znači sklanjaju se, puštaju ga da prolazi, brate. Vi? Bravo. Ajde, će da gledamo kako se igra. Jebem ti igricu glupu. Cijelu utakmicu se od mojih odbija lopte.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
There will be 5 minutes.
Nice bit of
Uf.
skill, and he's away.
Bravo,
And he's managed to
bravo,
get free.
bravo.
Echo. So what can they make of this? Good ball over the top. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, well played. Bale
Foul.
gets a free kick for that.
Au ljudi.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's in, takes a shot. And that's a
Au ljudi, brati, šta radi skript?
an act of great generosity, accepted
Ne veze.
gratefully, indeed.
Nek izgura ovu utakmicu, pa barem digram ljudski posle naredno.
Wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting cut out like that.
Evo, momak, izvoli. Evo još jedan.
To something here.
Daj slobodno.
And time is up. Portugal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam.
Evo, to je to. Bravo, Konami. Iskeširao momak. Caicedo bolji od vjere, momci. Ajmo momci, like, samo 10 lajkova, 25 ljudi gleda. Možete vi to bolje.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to...
Here's a chance! An early chance there.
Previše optimistično.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And here's Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more
Opet
than
mi
that.
gasi igrač.
Ibrahimovic. And he's what? Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now that's well seen too. And the counter is on. That's good vision. Oh, good take. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. And a chance!
Bravo, Sedor, ti si retrat.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Seedorf. He's a sharp and the shot.
Bravo.
Portugal. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. Portugal are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Hullet. Seedorf. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's managed to get free. Chance! Hullet. Messi. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Ibrahimovic wants to run onto this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
Vedi kako mi sbejtova.
Pass. Hullet! Vieira gets it away. And it's Messi. And Hullet! Deftly away.
Jeste, Nemanja, upravo si.
Now it's Messi. Crosses it in here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Au, brate.
Really needed to.
Da li je moguće da mi ovoliko igrica sabotira dodaje, brate? 3 utakmice za redom.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded
Mora se čuvamo da vidim šta se desi.
for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Hazard. Rummenigge. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Against the crossbar.
Od ovog lika u životu izgubio nisam. Ako sad izgubim od njega, brate.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Great defending, strong and
Vreme za gašenje.
now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
A već sam počeo da se jurim sa odbranom, umjesto da igram stabilno.
Good read, needed to be. Rummenigge. Aimed beyond the defence.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Seedorf. It's Hazard! They've scored!
Tako je, bre!
And a trademark.
Kako ga prosto Hazard.
Inevitable, classy finish. And that brings the first half to a close. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Portugal are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Ibrahimovic. Azar. Now he's got space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Azar. And here's Hullet. And he's played it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14. Ibrahimovic. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o... Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, he's having a shot!
No.
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Brat.
Looking for options for movement. Now he's running away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Mbappe!
Ish.
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Dobro, pa je barem bilo u tvoju korist, brate.
And that's been won straight back.
Oh, yeah.
Hullet.
Bravo.
Oh, it's Pele!
Ma, brate, gledaj ovo, ja ne mogu.
Once more they've done it. They just will not.
Ja ne mogu da verujem, brate, šta ja primam. Ne, posle ove utakmice se pravi pauza, 100%. 100% se pravi pauza.
Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So again, we have parity.
Tch.
And that is wildly off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Portugal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Čoveče, menjam igrača, sama igrica.
Ibrahimovic. Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vieira. Maldini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. Chance, surely!
Ma dođi bre Ziko bre, plavi Ziko.
And they've got their lead back. A truly super goal.
simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Portugal leading now. Varane cuts it out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Oh, this looks sharp.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Pull it. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pull it, being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Rummenigge. Over to the right flank. That's a shade optimistic. Buffon sends that a long way. Kompany. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Hullet. And this is the shapes to shoot!
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Big chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ajmo Benatija.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 18. Kompany. Vão dar os seus lugares.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Número 2.
Tries to play it through.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Shevchenko plays it in. Czech claims it. Safe hands. 4 extra minutes added on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pele does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Knocks it into space. Maldini, here comes the cross. Thuram with the clearance. Maldini is wide and looking to get onto this. And that should get the job done. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great...
Ništa momci, pravimo jednu kraću pauzu od jedno pola sata i vraćajte se, streamujemo, idemo jako. Idemo jako da probamo do top 500 barem. Do top 100 ima mnogo se igra. Znači pauzica od pola sata, da prošetam kuće i tu sam. Hvala na gledanju i vraćamo se i gledamo se brzo.